Sadly here, they've not been able to do it. Now you have this young talent pool which has come here to Atlanta and looks so good. But as you can see, our game on main stage now ready to go. Ghost Gaming versus Team Kaliber. We'll keep you updated with all things Bravo and Delta. Don't worry, you're not going to miss a beat here in Atlanta.
Here we go, Tunny. Team Kaliber, Ghost Gaming. You know, obviously, Team Kaliber, heavy favorite here to take this, but Ghost did look quite good in their series to get into pool play. And I mean, I've heard people say Mox, he might be one of the best players not in the Pro League. Lacefield, a guy that's been in the Pro League on and off. Pander, Godarex, recognizable names. Like, they have a chance to upset here, but still, I mean, TK obviously a heavy favorite. Yeah, absolutely. Ghost had a slow start of the year. They come in pools at Dallas and New Orleans, I do believe, and had really poor results. You know, basically had to change the entire roster. Yeah, I think the thing is, for me, the best thing that they've done is keep a hold of Chance Mox. I mean, he has been phenomenal throughout this weekend so far. We've seen him have a very good series against Complexity, and now they do win their game against Vitality, put themselves in a good position, and not too bad of a start against Team Kaliber here. They do get a control of Statue initially. TK in control of the spawn, so they are going to get a couple of kills here, trying to close things out. Panda with 2, though, takes down Theory, and Chino, his accuracy does answer back himself, but does go down. And this map 1 is crucial. We talk about it a lot. When you have a team coming out of open brackets that's been playing a lot this morning, they're playing to get into full play, and TK is playing their first match. This first map is where a lot of times you think you can see that upset come in from a team like Ghost Gaming. If TK take this first map, you feel very good in them closing out the series very quickly. Can Ghost strike first is the big thing for me. Yeah, Godarex has been playing very well for Ghost as well, and I think you're absolutely right. You know, they've played a couple of games this morning. Team Kaliber, they'll be slow into their stride slightly, so if Ghost can catch them off guard, they can really do some damage. They do wipe them out towards Main Street here. It's going to be one player left for TK. It's going to be Chino trying to lock that down with the PPSH. He will be dead now, and they do get control of Ghost Gaming. There's 30 seconds left on Main Street. Godarex was getting a little bit close to streaks, but we'll get cut down there at the tail end of it. 20 or so seconds left at Main Street. You can see 2 players from Ghost Gaming already rotating over to the Docks Warehouse. As Mox we're watching right now as he's kind of patrolling mid, waiting for anyone to hit mid-cut. First will be accuracy. He'll be cut down easily there. Nice shots. Now look at the spread you have. You do have a good pinch opportunity for Team Kaliber. Pushing the top side is going to be Theory. You'll have 2 hitting then from the bottom that is starting to develop. Well, make it 1 hitting as Mox beams one pretty quickly. Yeah, he's in a good position here, Theory. He really needs his teammates to start winning some gunfights. They don't necessarily need to, though, when he comes in with 2 easy kills against Godarex and Panda and completely clears them out. And there you go. The pinch comes in. They get control of Doc's Warehouse, and it's really good from Chino in mid-map. They're setting up towards barrels as well. You can tell the spawn for Theory. They just weren't ready for it at all. I mean, you saw the pinch developing very early, and both players completely focused on the bottom side of that mini-map as he is able to make the play. They're racking up a lot of time here, but now the hit's going to come in. Ghost Gaming get the water spawn. They're flooding on through. Theory there to, well, at least pick up 2, which is huge because that allows TK to probably answer right back. Unless, well, never mind. It's going to be Lacefield inside making plays with Mox. He's got 2 in a row, and now Ghost Gaming maybe looking for a lead change here if they can hold off this next push. It's not going to happen, though. Looks like all the kills coming in for Team Kaliber. And you know what? The damage was already done towards Docks. You know, Ghost rotate early towards there, get control of it, but as soon as Theory comes around behind, he's 12-7 now. Really good work from him. Completely disrupts what they did with the early rotation. Now, Team Kaliber in a good position towards barrels as well. TK in control. And, you know, I've said this is well, it's great to see Theory at 13-7 because I've said if TK was going to win this event when it's been more 3-sub, faster pace, Kenny needs to be the best sub in the game. Like, he's going to have to have an incredible event, but to see them pushing out this lead and Theory kind of being that lead guy, it's got to be a good feeling for him. We know Theory isn't always the most consistent when it comes to the stats, but right now, having a stellar game, and it's pushed them out to the 100-point mark now, up 60 points. They've got complete control of the top spawns here for barrel building, and they're locking it down right now. Ghost just doing whatever they can to contest here, Tommy. Yeah, flooding in and trying to get a hold of barrels. The kills come in from Theory and mid-map. Though picks the 3rd as well. Really good work by Theory. 16-8 from him. They're rotating towards Crane already with 30 seconds left on barrels. That's just going to force Ghost Gaming out further than they already have been. Really good work by Panda there, though, to pick up 2 kills. They may be able to put a bit more pressure on and set up towards Crane. Yeah, unfortunately for Panda, accuracy already got the 2 main streaks, but he was close to picking up the artillery, so they stopped that at least. But now, I mean, that's a perfect hold from TK, and this is a particular hard point where we've seen them perform a lot better than other teams. Like, they get an early setup, and they can lock down a full, 50, 60 points, and they do just that there. Ghost Gaming looked okay through the first couple of hard points, but now all Team Kaliber. Let's see if they can crack into Crane. Remember, they do have some streaks in accuracy if he decides to invest them. Just waiting right now, maybe see if he can pick into fire. Teammates nading in to try and clear out Crane. No one getting time right now for Ghost. As Team Kaliber continues to push on forward. Nice assist there from accuracy. Here comes the pinch. Trying to catch Mox on the outside. He's got Theory from the top, and there's a break. Yeah, how many 3 pieces Theory going to have? 20-11 right now, a minute in the hard point. 3 kills in a row. He's putting up some numbers, pal.
I mean, this is what you want to see if you're a TK fan. Really good work out of Theory. As I said, if he's firing the rest of the team, we know they can all do it as well. Accuracy nearly picks up his third, but here come Ghost Gaming. They need to try and pinch in on Crane. There's not a lot of time left, and they're going to get none of it either. Chino and Kenny wiping them down. Very, very good first rotation from Team Kaliber. They are dominating Ghost Gaming right now.
Yeah, you'll take this 100-plus point lead as you'll set up into the second side of rotations. Just taking a look top middle. Kenny doing what he can in fire, but 3 members of Ghost Gaming set up to try and make a play. Now the streaks are going to come in. They want to lock it down at Statue. Tags 1, tags 2, and now the spawn deep back left. This is exactly what you want. Now look at the position Chino can get in. I would say if he wins one more gunfight, he gets really annoying inside of that barrel building. But hey, good stuff from Ghost Gaming. You know, you're in a tough spot. You're at least able to fight out, but unfortunately, you're still down massively in this game.
Yeah, it's not looking good for them whatsoever. Team Kaliber have just been ruthless here. Every single time they've gotten in a position to get some big points down, they've locked it down completely. And it's mainly, for me, down to Theory just not missing bullets right now. Lacefield goes down as well, and it just seems to be lighting up blue, that kill feed, every single time we look towards it. The lead is about 130 points. Team Kaliber having a stellar first map here.
Yeah, it's the Theory accuracy show. Both these guys double positive, both on 4 streaks right now, both over a minute in the hard point. It's just an absurd effort from your main AR, and then also from Theory, what he's doing as a primary sub on this team. You're not getting the best performance out of Kenny. You don't need it. Doesn't matter. You're smoking Ghost Gaming right now. Theory proving why he is still a top player in the game. They opt to invest one more streak into this, but as the final player drops, you do get early control for Ghost. And if there's going to be a comeback ton, it starts here. You have to be basically flawless from this point on.
Yeah, they absolutely do. If they can hold down Main Street and get a really good rotation around the docks, then they can maybe get themselves back into the game. But Clinton, I mean, they were 130 points behind at this point. Yeah. Only just halfway in the second rotation. They don't seem to be winning any clean gunfights either. It's not really where they're getting 4 down and they can get a chance to lock it down. It's backwards and forwards between them. Team Kaliber are just flying through the gates here every single opportunity. Accuracy within touching distance of streaks as well, and I'm just seeing the kill feed all blue momentarily. Lacefield has something to say, but not enough as we go towards Doc's. Team Kaliber literally within spitting distance of that win now.
They are. This is great for Team Kaliber. You know, I wondered if this might be a game, like kind of a trap game, at least in map 1, where Ghost comes out maybe a little bit more warmed up, a little hotter. TK wants none of it, man. They are smoking them here. 239 to 73. Kenny trying to bust through. Accuracy will be next man up. You'll see bottom side controlled by TK, top by Ghost Gaming. And TK gonna have to try and bust through here. He does see the tip of the barrel there from Pander. He's gonna go ahead and spray it. The assist does come through. They still haven't been able to get in though, because his 2 players drop. Mox and Lacefield go big. Still trying to break in. Chino doing what he can. And he will be the 3rd sub on this map. You'll see that switch if we get St. Marie. Him and Accuracy go back and forth a little bit on that.
Got RX eventually starting to heat up, but the scoreline tells us it might be just a little bit too late.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, within 11 of winning this one. God RX is somebody we've seen play well against Complexity. He started off well against Vitality from what we've seen from there as well, but going in against Team Kaliber, he just really hasn't been able to keep up that level of performance in this game. Chances, again, doing okay, but it's just not enough. Team Kaliber really rolling with the punches now. They're going to lock down Docs. They're actually going to be able to end it here as well. It does seem as if Ghost Gaming are nowhere to be seen whatsoever. Kaliber take map number 1 in convincing fashion.
TK all day there in game 1, and a big part of that, of course, Theory. He's had a lot of criticism over recent time, I think it's fair to say. He himself yesterday said, hey, I have to step up. I'm going to step up. That's the performance you want to see. And it's almost like TK in cruise control claim.
Well, I mean, through the first 2 tournament runs they had, he never had to put up flashy numbers. I think the .78 KD he had through an event was one of the lowest you've had as a championship winner. So he doesn't need to be flashy to do that. But when he does that, I think you see the result when he's double positive.
It makes it look so good. But for now, I want to direct our attention over to the Bravo stream because it is still game 5. This is live. E-United 4-3 up against Heretics, but by no means is this one over. Joe, we've been watching this one on the side from our alpha game, and it's getting scary for United.
Yeah, but this helps though, right? You have Silly, he's able to earn some streaks. You have a 1 versus 2 methods though. But Silly cleans it up. 10-2 performance right now for Silly. You love to see that if you're United.
Yeah, that's a big result. And why is all their Game 5s London Docks? We had it to end, what, the final in Toronto. That was the Game 5 they had last night that they played. That's the against Era. That's the Game 5 they have here. It seems to always be going down on Docks when they have tight series.
I mean, in this matchup that we've seen Heretics take it to around 11 on Texas. So, I mean, it's not out of the question. Silly having those streaks, though, is really something that they could be working towards to win this game here. United 10-2 from him. As said, phenomenal work out of Silly.
A little unfortunate performance from Circuit 1-7. He's going to need to try and step up, but again,
I'm glad you
have
said
the
it.
streaks.
Yeah, I didn't know how to say his name. I was saying Circus Sucre.
We were calling him.
It's fine. Honestly, I'm probably saying it completely wrong. Probably butchering it.
I was actually ignoring that because I was like, I don't want to say it wrong.
Well, 1 and 7. That's all we need to take from that comment,
I was
right?
thinking the same thing. So.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Looking at Prestini's POV, though, here, United just 1 round away from closing it out. And at the end of the day, yes, it's a lot closer than you would have liked, but a win would be a win. And, of course, we see the first streak use there.
But a fire pilot in a response, that doesn't get anything for Heretics, and then Kaliber gets that first blood. So there we go. So what Silly's just trying to do right now is make sure, you can tell they're stacking the A side and middle of the map. But what I'd love E United to do is get mid-map control. You control statue. You can see that cross to be. That's when you invest in those streaks. But right now, there's nothing left. There's one player as well.
Oh, God.
Did he just run directly by?
Yeah, is he going to turn?
Oh,
my goodness.
God.
But it might be too late. Methods, he needs to stay alive on that B site, and he's continuing to push. He's going to caught out.
Okay.
What is that?
What?
That's a huge win, and there we go. Journey's going to be on that flank.
Oh,
and
my.
just
Oh,
like
no.
this, the round collapses for United, but Pristini left in a 1 versus 2.
Now it's a 1v1. This is possible. Journey versus Prestini.
love
20
this,
seconds
too.
left on the shot clock. He knows that's bomb down. He can slowly push away. Now the pressure. Journey, what do you do with 15 seconds? Do you play the time, wait for the kill? Do you plant the bomb? You have to make a decision. Time is
Oh,
ticking.
my God.
Gambling it.
Just guess. He's going to guess right. Nope. No, he did not.
Journey, that's so unfortunate. He doesn't check down low. Where is Prestini? Not going to find him. United will close it out.
I wonder if he had time to go across to the lower bomb site right there.
If he grabbed it and immediately ran, probably close. What was there, like 15 or so seconds? Maybe a little bit more than that?
I think there was around 18, yeah.
Well, it wasn't dominating by any means, but United, they get a much needed win. A win is a win at the end of the day. But of course, the other game that went to a game 5 is what we saw on Delta. Now that game did finish, but I wanted to make sure we watch the end of Alpha. So here is a look at the final round. It was back and forth, it really was, but there was one key moment, Joe. You kind of mentioned it. Unilad with a big retake to give them a bit of a cushion.
Yeah, there was a 3 versus 3 in that B bomb site. Monaco gets it down. I believe it was around it was 3-3. I believe it was round 7, and that's when Unilad, they were able to win that one. Scraps having a big game, a big game 5, which is what you love to see. He said, I'm going to bring a different type of energy, so a great win for Unilad. Get that momentum rolling for them.
Yeah, unfortunately for Monaco, they're not going to be able to win this one, as you'll eventually see here. So Unilad do take it 3-2, but to start off day 2 here, it has been pretty uncomfortable. I think it's probably the politest way of saying it.
Well, and I think the big thing is, right, sometimes there's a team or two who gets in the pool play, and they're just simply outclassed. They do a great job through the open bracket, but for the most part in pools, they get destroyed. But this is a little bit different. Each team in each pool has a solid shot at this.
I mean, for me, these two coming out of the open bracket as well, I've got nothing to lose when it comes to pools. Nobody expected to see them here at this point. If you put up a couple of decent showings, everyone's like, all right, okay, well, keep an eye on these guys for the next event. See what they can do through the champ bracket. We'll see what happens with them. But, at this point, I think they've done themselves proud either way.
Still plenty of Call of Duty to be played, that's for sure. That's, of course, both teams' first game in pools. Still plenty of action still to come here at Day 2 CWL Atlanta. But for now, I want to divert our attention back over to the main stage matchup. Of course, TK, they were just dominant in map number 1. There's no other way of saying it. They lead the series 1-0 against Ghost Gaming. Theory put up massive digits for the Team Kaliber boys. Will they be able to transfer that over to map 2, the Search and Destroy? Well, it's going to be a good map for TK. They're heading over to Ardennes Forest, map 2.
Here we go, and it is just dawned on me, Tom, that I'm wearing TK colors today. I'm in full support of the boys.
You're a closet
the
TK
blue
fan,
blazer
aren't you?
and the white shirt, but here we go. Game 2, Ardennes Forest. This was the bread and butter of this team for quite some time. I wouldn't say they're as dominant of force as they were at one point, but they definitely still a go-to here on the Forest.
Absolutely. I think one of the things was everyone sort of started to figure out what they were doing on this map and why they were so successful. As soon as that gets countered, they have to change their game up. They have done this, still pretty successful on this map. Not nearly as successful as they were at the beginning of the game, but they are going to get the bomb down, and then they're in a 3v4 situation. Let's see if they can try and hold this bomb down.
Yeah, Godorex has got to try and pick accuracy off the top. If he can get that kill, get him out of that power position, you give yourself a chance. As long as accuracy is set up atop ruins, there is nothing you're going to be able to do to crack through here. He had an opportunity to maybe take a shot, not able to do it. This is exactly why I said that. Accuracy work on the ace. Oh, almost there. Needs one more bullet, but Lacefield able to finish him. And that's actually a big kill from Lacefield. I mean, he loses that gunfight. You have 4 kills off the rip for accuracy. He's working towards streak. Early, yes, you're going to lose the round, but I think picking up accuracy there is still huge.
Yeah, really good work. I mean, it could surmount to so much more later into the game. Yeah, okay, you lose a round first round, it's not a big deal. But as I said, if he gets himself very, very close to those streaks already, it's really, really hard to come back from that one. But TK do take that first round in somewhat convincing fashion.
Yeah,
well played by Accuracy.
They bullied their way into the B site. Accuracy got a pick very early, and it snowballed from there. Yeah, until you get somebody, whether it was Mox trying to peel him off with the STG or GodRx hit a snipe, as long as Accuracy is up top, there's not much you can do. And at that point in the game, you typically don't have a couple of nades to work with to bang him off top mid, so struggles very, very early in that round. But now let's see maybe how Accuracy and company play defense here. We'll look at the inside the site. That's going to be actually Theory and Kenny playing inside of B. Pander this time is going to get the first pick on the other side. So similar to what we saw Accuracy do for Team Kaliber, an opening kill. This time, though, Accuracy answers right back. And remember, if he got all 4 of those kills, there'd be the 5th right there. He'd be even closer to streaks.
Yeah, he'd be looking very, very solid for that one. But Ghost Gaming do have control of B. GodRx gets killed there as well on to Kenny. And Accuracy able to answer back, does take down Lacefield. GodRx with his second kill of the round, I should say, sorry. And Chino is currently left in a 1 versus 2. Not a great position for him to be in, but...
We've seen Chino clutch this before. Can he win this gunfight with Pander? He needs another bullet or 2, maybe. A lot of that going through the rocks, obviously, but not able to do it. Ghost Gaming get on the board, and remember, I think their game 2 versus Complexity to get in, they won like 6-1. Like, they smoked in the search and destroy. So I haven't got to see them play a ton with this core roster now, but yeah, they obviously were proficient against a team in Complexity you expect to be good in search.
Absolutely. Now, let's see if they can continue that on. 1 apiece here. And, I mean, they need to shake off that first map. Not a really good scoreline for them to come into this second one.
No.
I mean, we expected a lot more from them. I'll be honest with you, everyone's still probably going to lean towards Team Kaliber in this series, but you really didn't expect a game opener like that.
Well, Speaking of openings, GodRx opens Chino's face there with a snipe. Chino will be back round 3. 4v3 advantage here for Ghost Gaming. Accuracy, once again, able to get to top ruins. And once again, this bomb getting planted by Theory. At least they have the 4v3 this time, but again, until you get him out of this position. So difference here, they at least have some nades. So they're able to back him away from top. Now, can they get into key positions before he gets there again? Well, that's an easy snipe for you. GodRx now 4 in a row, very close to streaks. Last player, Accuracy up top. He's going to peek with the pistol. Let him get the kill. He wants the streaks. There they are. And now the defuse. He'll be just off the artillery. Hell of a round there coming in from Ghost Gaming.
Yeah, sensational from GodRx. I mean, why is he able to get that pick on Theory so easily, though, coming from mid? I mean, there's a lot going on, to be fair.
I think it's that first nade that backed down Accuracy, and he was weak when he got back up top. He had to lay down, so he didn't have the eyes on you. I mean, sometimes, I mentioned you have to kill Accuracy there. You don't always have to kill him. If you can back him down and get him out of position a little bit, that's why I think it looks like Theory's got his pants down, tucked away in a corner, because he doesn't realize maybe it could have been a little bit of the communication maybe being off for TK, or just maybe Accuracy a little flustered as he couldn't get back up top.
Well, GodRx literally needs to sneeze on somebody to get a hold of that artillery barrage. He's going to get pushed by Chino, though, who's going to take down Chance Marks as well. That's really good by Chino. Does take him down, and Panda is the only one to answer back. He's in a 1 versus 3 now. Kenny, Chino, and Accuracy hunting him down. And
this is the hardest spot to be in.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Trapped in Bell. They're swarming around him, and he will be dropped. So good job from TK to go ahead and answer there. Some players stepping up now. I mean, Accuracy was really the lone carry, at least to open up the first couple of rounds. I think he had 6 kills, and nobody had added much to that. This time it's Chino up mid-map that gets things going. Accuracy, he has been an absolute beast in this game, and he's continuing that in this series. A fantastic hard point. It was him and Theory really carrying the load, and now he's doing it in the search as well.
We expect it from Accuracy now, though, don't we? I mean, throughout the season already, we've seen big numbers from him. I think, I said, though, the big story of the first map was how well Theory played. I mean, I said, he's had his criticisms. They're currently 1 and 3 in this game, but if he can keep playing how he did in map 1, TK are going to be at a level where we know they can win events, and if Theory keeps playing like this, they're definitely going to be a contender here this weekend.
Jeez. Accuracy, another first blood, up to 8 kills. Streak coming in, though. Does it find anything? It's going to find Kenny. 3 versus 3 now. Chino wins a gunfight, though, at mid-map, so it's going to be on Lacefield and GodRx to try and make the play. Can Lacefield find him in fire cut? He does. Nice shots there to turn it into a 2 versus 2. The problem for you is you still got to deal with Accuracy, and he has been shredding. And once again, shocking, but he's at top ruins, and bomb is getting planted. Like, how many times are we going to see this positioning from him in theory?
I mean, it's just this B bomb site. I mean, you look back to that 1 versus 4 at Dallas that he pulled off in the final. I mean, this bomb site is just basically owned by Accuracy, and seems as if Ghost Gaming are trying to break on through. Accuracy does take down GodRx, but Lacefield answering back. Now on 1 versus 1 Theory. Wow! Taken down as well. He gets melted by Lacefield. He's going to put Ghost Gaming 3-2 up.
Yeah, Lacefield, I don't know how much damage GodRx got into Accuracy up top, but obviously he hit some nice shots with the PPSH from you up to top Ruins to get the kill on Accuracy, and then, yeah, like you said, he evaporates Theory, and he gets some good timing. He expects the wrap, he checks back right away, and he's able to pick him up. In Theory, you saw, I think there was maybe a moment of hesitation where he wanted to take the gunfight instead of dip behind the truck, but I don't even know if he could have got there if he tried immediately. He just, Lacefield beamed him.
Well, Ghost Gaming with the advantage now. Let's see if they can continue this on. I think the only thing is, GodRx still with streaks available. Lacefield not far off himself as well. If Ghost Gaming could get another round, they could get rolling here. Making their way towards B. TK have gained some sort of control of the bomb site with a slow push by Ghost as well. The stuns come in though, so that might be the issue for Team Kaliber. The grenade's going to come in there onto Kenny, just about survives. Still no kills in the round though. Ghost going to push in. Lacefield is just a leading Theory every single time he sees him. Kenny now with some defensive work to do, has to back off. TK going to have to retake.
And here comes some streaks for Lacefield. So you're going to have even more to work with right now if you're Ghost. Oh, the plan, does the round end before he actually gets the plan off?
I think it does, you know.
Well, that's like a little bit of a frustrating circumstance in that he probably just needed, well, that's what happens when 2 players line up in theoretical.
Yeah, but you would just wait. Like, give me another second.
Yeah, right. Like, that had to have been a second away before he had a couple streaks to work with. But this has been, all game 1 for Team Kaliber, but answering back very quickly and looking very proficient in search and destroy is Ghost. Up 2 rounds. And yeah, Lacefield, he doesn't get it. I thought maybe it got planted like right at the last second, but it does not appear that it's gone off.
Yeah, it's going to be worth keeping an eye on that one then. Let's see if Lacefield can eventually get himself there. He wants to force the issue himself, getting very aggressive here towards B, and TK gonna let him there. Just sitting back, allowing Ghost Gaming some control here.
He's dancing around you, just waiting for the push. Team Kaliber waiting for the nades to be extended from Ghost Gaming, and now they want to get in on the attack. They're baiting out these streaks as well. Everybody's got Mountain on. Theory does get a snipe as well. Pander tagging a couple players up but not able to finish it.
And the thing is as well, that kill was on the Lacefield. Didn't get any
I didn't realize that
either.
That's massive. So think about that. You make sure no more streaks come in. A streak gets used by Ghost. Theory, from 1 kill to now taking over a crucial round here for Team Kaliber. There's 3. He wants the 4th. Peek him, GodRx. Give it to him. Last player's there. He'll get cleaned up. But what a brilliant round from Theory. So, what? Fighter Pilot comes in, gets nothing. I think the snipe comes in at the same exact time, which deletes Lacefield, who was close to getting streaks, and you get the round win for TK. I mean,
win-win.
That went from what seemed like a game getting out of control for the Ghost Gaming side to suddenly Team Kaliber having a hell of a chance in this one.
I mean, it's been the story of TK, hasn't it, at these big open events? They just seem to come up when they need to, and it just, rounds, maps, it doesn't matter. When they need to clutch, they do. Lacefield going down there, though, that's going to be so frustrating if you're a Ghost Gaming fan. You've seen he was literally milliseconds away from Lacefield picking up a multiple amount of streaks. GodRx is going to take down Accuracy, though.
Nice shot.
So they can snipe as well. We've seen him already cause a lot of damage with that in this search and destroy, but Ghost Gaming, crucially, still do have that lead. However, we know it could have been a lot more, but Kenny lighting up GodRx here, and I don't know why Accuracy ain't up here, because he's dead.
Yeah, that's true, but here comes the flank is what's scary. Chino starting to get in from behind. He's going to have a okay, take it back, maybe not a freebie. There, he's able to win 1, at least against Pander. Spotted Lacefield as well. He'll drop final member, Mox, at mid-map. He's in a 1 versus 2. Ooh, I was going to say, if he snaps onto him back rock, that would have been filthy. But Team Kaliber able to string together another round here.
Good work by Team Kaliber. You wonder whether they realized what was going on with Lacefield as well, whether they realized it was as close to streaks, and I just don't think they know how close he really was there, and that really could have changed the game. But the TK fans getting loud here in Atlanta. They got a lot of shout about they've been playing pretty well so far.
Yeah, Kaz, I want that jersey, buddy. And I'll wear it if they win. If not, I'll give it back.
I expect you to be hanging it up on your wall after.
Yeah, I probably
will. They're answering their critics this weekend so far.
They are. 4-4 now. Theory, first blood, starting to take over the game from 1-5 to 6-6. Trying to push past that wood wall. Spot Scholar X, nice shots there. Theory really, really heating up. 2 first bloods to go with it as well, and Kenny now getting the plant.
Gets away from the grenade though, not going to take that there, but it's a hard retake here for Ghost Gaming.
It is, and this has been, I mean, Theory has definitely been outshining Kenny in this series. I mean, Kenny, a lot of times, kind of the hard carry in the sub role. He's 2-6 right now, had a rough hard point as well, but it will be a 2v2. Can they retake? Lacefield and Pander trying to retake here against Kenny and Theory. Kenny tucked away, nice shot there, able to finish the wall bang. Just trying to bait him in. Theory peeks the edge, Kenny will finish it. Nice little bait and switch, and that's 3 rounds in a row here for Team Kaliber.
Yeah, looking solid here. And I've said ever since Theory started heating up, he's been the hero of this series so far for Team Kaliber, causing all sorts of problems for Ghost Gaming. They cannot keep up with him in these past few rounds. And Team Kaliber within touching distance for this map now. They could go 2-up in this series and relative ease, if anything.
And it's just crazy how quickly they took it over. Again, you have a couple players with streaks on the side of Ghost Gaming. They're up 4-2. It started to look devastating, and TK just kick it up a notch. They show that championship strength and see if they can close it out here, or whether we're going to round 11. Kenny gotten into you with Theory. That's going to be a 2-on-1 they're going to be able to take. They want to push Fire Tank as well, and Kenny,
he flies.
A slow game, but now 4 in a row. He's gotten 4 kills in the last like 45 seconds of play here in this search and destroy, but it is a 2v2. Kenny still holding here at mid-map. Bomb getting down. Pander controlling top, very similar to the accuracy and Theory position we've seen throughout the course of this game. But now, can Chino and Kenny get this retake? They're both starting to hit through you. First engagement going to be on to Pander. He's spotted. They know where both players are. First gunfight for Kenny. Another for Kenny! 6 in a row! That's your ball game. Give him the ace. Wow, that was unbelievable from Team Kaliber. 4 rounds in a row, 4 kills, well 6 kills in a row for Kenny down this stretch. Special stuff from TK, and man, I mean, I know the game one was easy pickings for him. Game 2, a little bit scarier, but you gotta like to see the body language here right now from TK. Yeah. Smiles all around. Kenny's showing why he's considered one of the best in the game. What do they call him out at? Like 2 and 6
I think
or
he must have heard you because he started heating up after that.
I'm pretty sure I said that, and then he literally killed 6 people in a row. That was unbelievable stuff from Kenny. But it will be the CTF up next. Can the Team Kaliber, looking for back-to-back open major championships, get it done? They're looking to close it out with a 3-0. It's going to be CTF coming up next, or can Ghost Gaming turn this into a series? We'll find out after this quick break.
and gentlemen, welcome back to day 2 here at CWL Atlanta, presented by PlayStation 4. A fantastic game up on the main stage. TK find themselves now 2-0 up against Ghost Gaming. A joke. That is, it's a dominant-looking TK today.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, you can see the adjustments that they're making on Ardent 4 Search and Destroy, right? They were a little weak going into the Pro League. Some of their better maps that we've talked about, they've struggled on a little bit against the better teams, but you can see their decision-making, especially on the defensive side. Every single time that Ghost Gaming, they got around towards that Bell side, they hit the flank, they would time it well, they pushed through that B site. For a while there, it was just Theory and Kenny. How well can they hold? Then they just sort of wait to see what they would commit, but they're much faster now, especially on that A flank.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I like it. I mean, you know how many teams kind of play slow around Bell, trying to wait for nades to come in? Punish them. And that's exactly what TK was doing. But I just think, like, could Ghost Gaming maybe beat this TK roster? Sure. If like, Kenny Accuracy was having an off series and Theory wasn't having that great of a series, but when they're all kind of clicking, no, it's just not going to happen.
Of course, just to give you guys some updates, though, verbally, Red Reserve, they're currently going toe-to-toe with Monaco. That game has just begun. Haven't really missed much. It's a very, very close one. I think 62-49, the current score. Over on Delta, that game has also begun. That's going to be Rise versus GGEA Orange. As for Charlie, still waiting for FaZe versus Heretics to get underway. But as of yet, no results currently in. And I believe the game up on Alpha is once again about to begin. As it stands, TK 2-0 up against Ghost Gaming. We're heading over to Game 3. Of course, it's going to be CTF, and it's going to be on Flak Tower as well. Can Team Kaliber close it out here in swift and elegant fashion in the 3-0? Or has Ghost Gaming still got some fight still left in them?
Oh, I don't know. There might be some fight. I just don't know that's enough fight, Ben.
No.
Let's see. Team Kaliber, can they close it out here? I think the answer, Ton, is likely a yes.
I think it has to be. I think if they come in here and play like they had in the Pro League recently, then you can say Ghost Gaming are going to make a game of it. But this is Team Kaliber playing at their event standard. If anything, you know, coming into these open events, they seem to be lights out, and they seem to be bringing that here into Saturday. They lose an unfortunate series against LG yesterday, but looking like a different kettle of fish right now. Kenny, starting off down this left-hand side, and as said, I mean, he started to heat up after you mentioned it in that S&D, and if he can continue that form here into the CTF, it's going to be a really, really hard game for Ghost Gaming to win, but Chance Marks starting off with 5 does eventually go down, and all that work by Chance not really paying off anything for Ghost Gaming.
Oh, Mox will need to continue to be hot, and yeah, I think Kenny, you know, he had a a little bit of a rough map 1 and picked it up at the end of map 2. I think they need him to be in form here to win this particular map. You know, it's fast-paced. Submachine guns are going to dictate the pace throughout the entire course of the game. Kenny needs to be Kenny, one of the best subs in the game, and you expect at the end of that map 2, that's going to get him going. You saw the smile on his face. He's going to be frying here. You got to think, who's going to counter that? Is it going to be Lacefield? Lacefield, we know, has been considered a top sub in the game at times throughout his career. Several moments through Black Ops 3 that was discussed. Can we maybe see that Lacefield start to get back to form? Some nice shots there on the Theory.
Takes him down, and it just seems to be a battle of control at the moment between these two teams. Nobody really able to step any further than a couple of paces into the other team's half at this moment in time. Kills going backwards and forwards, but suddenly it's leaning towards TK. Chino heating up here inside of comms here. Trying to push through. They're looking for that second wave of kills. Kenny starts that one off on Lacefield. A couple of members from Ghost Gaming spawning up here, and Kenny round from behind as well. This could spell trouble for Ghost Gaming. Mix 1 is going to get taken down by Panda, and all members of TK pretty much go down. Theory's last guy alive. Some good control from them there. Just couldn't quite get that last kill.
Yeah, I mean, even if you don't get scores here, if you're continuing to play the game on your opposition side of the map, it's going to work out eventually. You're going to start to get a lot of touches. You're going to start to put some points on the board. But now it is a little bit of a counterattack here from Ghost, but they're dropping one by one. You saw Lacefield drop. Mox falls. Pander was so close to Streaks, not able to play for them because he was trying to reinforce the push, and now that ends up being 4 down. 2 players are coming off a spawn, but you had a moment to breathe here and push forward for Accuracy and company. Unfortunately, he gets cut down. Now Chino wants to play the sneak. Well, that is one way that a sneaky play will not work when a grenade is tagged on your toe.
Syria needs to make a decision whether he comes back and helps his team to clear out here. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Now he's going to pull the flag. We see it so often where players, nobody up, and he'll just pull the flag and just hope for the best. Does the right thing there, turns around, gets a kill, relieves a little bit of pressure, and then he can pull the flag away, and suddenly he's slipped away. Lacefield's not going to be there to clear anything up either, and it's going to come down to Chance there. Not a bad spot. Mox does get taken down by Kenny. 1-0 to Team Kaliber.
That was almost scary. Accuracy, and I think Lacefield got a little bit of an awkward cross there. I thought Lacefield was maybe going to be able to make the play, but Accuracy doubles back, gets the kill, and they do get that first score on the board in the opening 3 minutes here of this game. Anyone really standing out right now? Not really kills-wise. Kenny leading the way for Team Kaliber. Mox on the other side, well, I mean, you saw the 5 kills to open up the game, so he slowed down a little bit, but still leading the way. Here comes the touch, though. They're trying to pull it out. Kenny trying to make a play and melee in, but Mox is able to find him. Chino, the cutoff man, can't finish him before he gets underground. Now he's realizing he has some help to work with. He's tagged up. He's finished. This could be the counter unless Theory is able to say something otherwise, but there's 3 players there to deal with. But on the other side of this, it's Accuracy. Accuracy gets a stun in. Some nice shots, trying to stay alive, but he's all by himself. Wins 2, can't win the 3rd, and there's the tying score. Answered within, what, 30, 40 seconds. Solid stuff from Ghost.
Yeah, not quite as clean as Team Kaliber's previous flag, but Ghost battled their way all the way through the map. Really good work by them. Accuracy was nearly there to spoil the party, but really good work by Ghost to wrap back. They clean him up. The kills come in. Lacefield gets himself some streak. Now, that's not something that's so influential on this map, but they can definitely use them. It will not detriment them at all.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you, yeah. Unless the entire team goes mountain and you get absolutely nothing for it, but you got to think this is going to be able to work out in some shape or mode. They're trying to work their way in. I'm gonna actually update this. I just looked over. Joe tapped me on my arm. Rise Nation is about to beat GGEA Orange, your recent Toronto winners in Canada, 250 to 30.
Oh my God. I mean, that's not even 30-point clubbed.
That's a team that beat United in the finals. Now just getting destroyed, but we'll hop back to this one. Returned flag, 1-1, 30 seconds left in this first half. We'll see if anyone can get a touch here. Theory in the best position to do so, but a legion of players kind of circling him here as he's trying to make a play, and one spawn deep for Ghost as well. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, what I like about Ghost from this first half, yeah, okay, TK probably had a little bit more control. They've been the team that have really been forcing the issue more than anything, but Ghost Gaming are not allowing them to get that second wave of kills. TK are winning that mid-map control, and they're not able to get in the position to pull the flag quick enough. Saying that, a couple of kills do come in, but it's just on the defense. But Ghost Gaming are not allowing them to make that second wave of kills, which is denying Team Kaliber more score than they probably could have had from the map control that they've gained.
Where did that glide bomb go?
Did they use it right at the last 5 seconds?
They used it in the last 5 seconds, and well, they're trying to get a touch, I think, and maybe make a play, but it doesn't even get the kill on the player tried to drop on. I think it's one of those spots where like he got behind the side of the bunker and it dropped kind of on the left side and didn't finish it, but that's a streak that turns into absolutely nothing. So you mentioned that Lacefield streaks might not provide a lot of support. Well, that one provided 0. All right, you see a shot there of the beautiful stage here at CWL Atlanta. 2-0 edge for TK. Looking to close it out here. They struck first, but Ghost answered very, very quickly. Let's see how this second half starts. Stunning.
Yeah, evenly poised between these two. And as I said, it's just been a case of Team Kaliber. Yeah, they've gained that control, but Ghost Gaming haven't allowed them much else. Mark's now going to turn around. He's having a good game so far. 15-11 started off fantastically. There's those first round of kills that we talk about as he beams Chino off on the left-hand side. Now they're going to be able to move forwards. They're not really going to be in a position to pull this flag. They need that second wave of kills. It's going to be a nice spawn from Theory down that left-hand side. He's going to be able to get a kill there as well, but needs to come back and help his team. Lacefield pulls the flag. Theory gets 2 in the mid-map, though. That could be influential. Now they're going to be able to pull this one away. Theory's still alive. If we can take down these two, it's the whole team. Marks does take him down, though, and down this left-hand side. Lacefield is going to get a run, and that should be a flag realistically.
Absolutely, absolutely. He's going to get the artillery to work with as well. I mean, there's not a teammate, I think, that should kill him or anything to pick up streaks. They're all coming off spawn anyway. So 5 kills in a row. Lacefield flushes it through. Ghost Gaming now in the lead 2-1. I mean, we know TK, they can be reverse sweep. We saw it happen, obviously, last night, but LG maybe a little bit more of a powerful team here than Ghost Gaming, but nice use of the streak there. Make sure there's no counterattack possibility. Certainly a map that we've seen that happen on frequently. So nice use, and well, he's just had so many streaks. He's going to use one offensively here too.
I really like this as well because Ghost Gaming have already got that control. If they get a couple of kills here with this fighter pilot, it could really open things up for them to extend that lead. 1 kill does come in from Lacefield on Accuracy. Chino answers back though, 2 for him, and he's going to shut that attack down very, very fast. Mox and Lacefield do keep that control though. They're keeping up the pressure here, Ghost Gaming, but it seems as if Team Kaliber defending very well.
Lacefield finally died. He had 9 kills in a row at 14-7. Phenomenal performance. I mean, it was the Mox and Lacefield show as they were absolutely dominating, but it's still a 1-point lead. You're certainly not out of the woods yet if you're Ghost Gaming. A couple of kills going their way though. Kenny having to play defensively, Theory having to post up as the push is starting to come. Well, when I say post up, I apparently get melted by Pander. And now they call in the artillery on the back line, so this is going to be a whole hell of a lot of fun to deal with if you're Team Caliber.
Yeah, but the thing is, they put it straight on top of the flag, so even if they get a couple of kills from it, they can't pull it out because they're just going to die.
Yeah, I don't know if he tried to plan it that deeper.
Yeah, it doesn't really work out, does it? In the end, TK actually managed to get a couple of kills in, and that artillery barrage amounts to nothing there for Ghost Gaming. Accuracy does take down Mox as well, so now Team Kaliber going to get able to gain some ground here and get control of Ghost Gaming. See if they can make that second round of kills that we talk about so often. That's the thing you have to do on every single map. Yeah, okay, you get that initial control, but you need to wipe them again before you really get in a position to pull a flag here. They may be able to do that now. Shino picks up 2. Theory's there to help him out. Also, Lacefield has it all to do here. Not a terrible position to do so. Takes down Accuracy. Is he going to get shot in the back? The spawns come up though. He may have slowed them down just enough.
He did, and you see Mox just cruising across the map. They've got him a little bit of a pinch here. Lacefield's going to find another kill. Mox gets evaporated, though, as he peeks the edge. They've got them trapped to some degree, at least. Pander here, one wrapping back. Lacefield finds another. Lacefield killed all 4 there as they were trying to get that out. He's 18-8. My God, man. Attack on a 5th, and more streaks. This is his 3rd set of streaks, I believe?
Yeah.
Every time he gets a kill, he gets like 5 more to follow it.
He's having a phenomenal game. He had a pretty good S&D game as well. You know, we see if he gets that bomb plant in, what was it, the 4th or 5th round, it changes the game completely in that S&D. It gets him very unfortunate, and he would have had full streaks. It changes the game completely. Right now, he's doing exactly what he did there as well, having a very good game. The streaks do come in. Flag is going to be pulled, and nothing going to be coming off that streak, though. I think he's going to get this one out. Kenny gets away. GodRx gets 2, but is he going to get cleaned up in the end by Theory? Picks up 2 himself and having a stellar game here once again. Team Kaliber going to level things up with a minute to go.
Hell of a play there. It's really Kenny. I mean, straps on those Nike, sprints underground, and gets far enough from that glide bomb that attacks him up and not able to finish him. Gets it far enough then that Theory can make the play, and then they get the tying score. That's just Team Kaliber things. You have 3 streaks called in a row from Ghost Gaming, and you're still able to get a flag while that's going on. That's pretty incredible stuff. But now, can they close out the game here on regulation, or will we be seeing overtime?
Chino needs to make a decision. Does he push forward and try and get on the aggression, or does he turn back around and help his team? He's not going to be in any position to do that because he's dead. GodRx takes him down. Now Kenny trying to defend here, takes 1, not going to be able to get the second. Mox shuts him down and should be able to get away, but the cuts have to come in the middle of the map. Theory's taking a couple of bullets, though. GodRx gets 1. Theory still slightly weak, trying to return this flag. Mox is just about going to get away. Do they know Theory is there behind? He needs to do something very quick. Grenade comes in. Chino gets the return with 10 seconds to go. Chino goes massive. Theory gets the return. Team Kaliber get in overtime here. It looked like Ghost Gaming's game.
Wow, if GodRx doesn't win that one gunfight, that might actually be a touch and a last-second score and victory for TK, but wow, Chino with that nade coming up clutch. But the man of the hour on the Ghost Gaming side, it has been Lacefield. He has been truly splendid throughout this Game 3, but Ghost Gaming, you see, they don't want to go down without a fight. But there on your screen, you saw Chino for a moment. He made the big play down the stretch, and then Lacefield, who was just, I swear every time we went to him, he had like a force spree plus.
Oh, 23-11 from Lacefield right now. And you got to wonder, though, I mean, he's putting up all these streaks. He's 23-11. Ghost Gaming had so much control. They're all gone, and it's still 2-2. So, as you said, it's Team Kaliber things right now. Kenny opens things up with 2. Lacefield and Panda go down, and Mox has some defensive work to do as Team Kaliber establish that control they had in the first half so much. Kenny's picking up 3, and every single member of Ghost Gaming momentarily dead. Lacefield does shut him down eventually. Chino want to surmount that pressure to something, pushes forward. Lacefield down. 3 members of Ghost Gaming not spawning up really where they want to, and TK trying to have their way with them. The flag is gone as well, and they're going to get pinned in. Theory making some important kills, makes a second one there, and it's only going to be GodRx in any sort of position. That flag is gone, and Team Kaliber are going to put that in with less than a minute gone, and that's going to be very hard for Ghost Gaming to force a game number 4.
Yeah, you don't have any streaks to work with. TK strikes so quickly. I think you saw the look on Lacefield's face, like, ah, man, that was fast.
I mean, nothing he can do that. You know, we've seen him heat up so much through the initial map, and absolutely zero you can do there. The thing is, what happened, Chino pushes so hard towards that back area, it forces them to spawn out towards the gun side, and then TK just pinch them in there as the flag gets round.
Well, let's see if Ghost can do this. 35 seconds now on the clock. Pressure coming forward. You see the defensive stance here from Team Kaliber. There's 2 kills. Pander might be the only hope. You need basically a perfect play. He's dropped. That's 3 down. Shooting bodies. Chino. Light. Oh, a little extra love.
Tell him.
That's bloody.
Oh man, you just 3-0'd them. There's no need for that, Chino. He's getting Larry on the main stage now, but Team Kaliber have looked solid throughout this series. They're going to take this one 3-0, 3-2 in the CTF, and they are looking at championship form here on Saturday.
Most definitely are, Ton. A wonderful performance from them, and of course, Theory. I mean, what a game. I mean, we've